Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Ask the Nanny. Excuse me, I'm still dealing with allergies, so my voice is kind of scratchy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To those of you who don't know me, let me introduce myself. I am, excuse me, I am Angela, better known as Ask the Nanny, all across social media. I am a newborn care specialist, a professional career nanny, and I am also a parent educator and and content creator all across social media. Hold on, let me put a cough drop in my mouth because my sinuses are draining, and yeah, let me grab one of these cough drops and take care of this so I can talk to you all. But I won't be long tonight because my voice is acting cray cray. I won't be gone long. Hello, Miss Niece. Is it Nicey? Anisi? Hi, Allie. Hi, Brooke. How are you? Thank you all for joining me. Okay, so tonight our topic is, do you check every day? And I bet you all are wondering, what am I talking about? Okay, so when you give your child a bath, you know those squirty toys, like the ones that have the little holes and you can squirt and water everywhere, and they like squirting and putting it in their mouth and squirting it in their mouth, and they squirt them in your face, and they squirt everywhere. Well, I want to know, do you check every night when you give your child a bath? Do you check every night to make sure that that toy is empty? The water is out of them. And do you also uh, check to make sure not only those, but these cute little duckies, the little duckies? Do you all have any of these? Love these little duckies, but I use them as disposable toys, and I'll show you why. If you look inside of here, let me squeeze it open so that you can see. Now, this one has been used for about a month, but if you don't clean it out, do you see all that in there? All that gook in there? Can you see that? All that stuff in there? Look inside of there. You see that? That is mold. That is unhealthy to your child, especially to the child who takes it and squeezes it in their mouth. Mold, black mold, poison is going into your child. They squeeze it into the bathtub. Do you know all this stuff? If you shake it up, and it'll come out of that little hole, and you won't be able to see it because all the little bubbles, because most kids like bubble baths, and you have bubbles everywhere, and you can't see all those little particles of mold floating around underneath the surface of the bubbles in your child's bathtub. Yuck. This one has been used a little longer, I think about 2 months. And I'm going to show you what happens after 2 months if you don't clean these. Well, I shouldn't say clean them, squeeze it out. And I use it after about 3 weeks, I throw them away because night after night after night, hot, cold, depends on where you live, they don't get cleaned out, mold starts to grow. Now, I'm going to show you the inside of this one. Let me see if I can, let me angle it right, turn it around this way. Do you see that? Shoot, I can't get it. Okay, hang on. I can't get it angled right. I'm trying to show you all this black mold inside of here. You see all that up in there? All that? That's mold. You see all that right there? That's mold. All up in there. Can y'all see that? That black mold right there? Oh, well, hold on. I forgot this one is a mirror effect. You see all of that? That is not good for you or your child to be playing with. at all, at all. Check your toys. Check your baby's, and it's not just the ducks. They have little octopuses and sea animals, and fish, and all that. But that's just that little toy, that little hole somewhere in there, and they like to squirt it because they think it's fun. It's fun because they catch you off guard and they squirt you, and you go, and that's funny to them. It's hilarious to them. And I don't blame them. It's hilarious to me when they catch me. I'm like, you got me. I love playing with little squirt toys with the kids in the bathtub. I always make sure that I have on a t-shirt so that I can get wet because I know the water's going to splash and they're going to all these things. Make sure that you squeeze those toys out. If you plan on playing with them a couple of weeks, squeeze them out and then get rid of them and get some more because there's no way unless you got a little micro mini towel that you can stick up in there or blow dry or whatever to dry this thing out, there's no way that you can keep the mold from growing. If y'all figure that out, let me know because I could save some money. Seriously though, excuse me. But be sure you check your children's toys, the squirt toys, because that's dangerous not only for them but for you too. Because your hands are squirting on those toys. They're squirting, in your eye. It catch you off guard. You may be saying something that'll squirt in your mouth. I am highly allergic to black mold, which is probably why my voice is doing what it's doing because I'm probably having an allergic reaction handling this. Okay, because I had it earlier today. I discovered it earlier today. I said, no, this is going to be a teaching moment because we got some new funnels and things that suction to the wall. And if you have stuff that suctions to the wall, make sure you take those down and wipe them off and wipe the surface off because even when they suction to the wall, if water is going in there and steady going in there and going in and going and going and going, over time, even the toys that are suctioned to the wall, they will become moldy too. When you pull it off and you're like, ew, if you start smelling a strange smell, ew, yes, check the toys because more than likely it's probably the toys that mold and mildew behind the toys that has that stinky smell. Check them for your safety and for your children's safety. I know they have like these uh little frog things that holds the toys. They have nets with the suction cups that hold the toys. All of them, check all of them, clean them regularly. Take the toys out. Give the toys a bath themselves. Even the ones that don't have the little squirt holes in them, they still get wet. They still sit there to dry. It's not like you put them in the dishwasher and they, get the blow dry of the dishwasher, the heat from the dishwasher to dry them out. Give your toys a bath just for germ purposes. I give every 2 weeks, even though they're in, uh, even though they are in the bathtub in soapy water. Yeah, bathing. Uh, 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 should I say baby bath? Is not the same as getting some real cleaner to clean the toys and rinse them off. And I have put toys, including Legos. I put them in the laundry bags. Y'all know those netted laundry bags for your precious and delicate things you can put in a little laundry bag. I shove stuff off in into those bags. I make sure that when I work with a family, they have those bags. I throw them off into the sanitizing uh, part of. I put them in the dishwasher and hit the sanitize button. So when they are washed thoroughly in that hot water, I also make sure that I use the top shelf because I don't want to melt the baby's toys. Because if you put them on that bottom shelf where that heat really is, You might melt your baby's toys. So don't put them on the bottom. I rotate toys around, and as I rotate them, those that I take off the shelf, put them in the dishwasher. Those that can be washed, those that I have to hand wash or rub them down with special cleaning fluid. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, let me read my comments. Hello, Rachel. How are you? I do not use toys with holes in the tub. Yes, great idea, Rachel. Yes, it is gross. Linda says, hello from West Virginia. The power of suggestion. I just grabbed a cough drop myself. Nice and soothing after a long day. Yes, Linda, what kind do you use? I use these. The Ricola. This is the Ricola with the honey and herb. It has uh don't give me hyssop, mallow, thyme, lemon, what is it? Lemon balm, linden flower, and sage. These are they're yummy, but they're good. So back to the toys. Yes, ew, black mold. Hello, Michelle. How are you? I don't like those bath toys. I I like the toys because the kids have fun with it. I just know that after a certain point in time, they got to go. We replenish them. That's why, if you go online, I look today. If you go online, they have these little duckies. They have little mini duckies. You can buy like 50 of them. So you never run out. You can buy 50 of them for like $10 and just put two or three in the water at a time. Those go. As these go, let others come. I have a little big storage bag of rubber duckies. Toss them in the water. Okay, let's have a couple of weeks of fun. All right, they got to go, and here we come again. Some things you have to treat it as disposable. That's the way I look at it. It's a disposable toy, just like the sporks or the forks that you get. Yes. Okay. I'm not gonna botch your name up. Uh. Okay. I didn't. Identicate. Okay. Anyway, I don't think I said that right. But yes, toys. Keep the toys clean. Let me go over here to um, TikTok and let's see. So my 3-year-old niece all of a sudden started throwing tantrums. Is this normal? Uh, it can be if she's doing it, doing it all the time. But if she's all of a sudden started throwing temper tantrums, check and see what has happened, what has changed in her world. If her schedule has changed, if she's going to start school, if someone is picking on her, if new baby came home from the hospital, the routine has changed, uh, growing pains. It could be a lot of reasons, but I would start with checking what has changed. If it's all of a sudden something has changed in her world and it's upsetting her, and she can't tell you, I'm upset because this, and this is happening and I don't like it. She's acting out. She's letting you know and showing you it's her cry for help, and letting you know. Okay, I got black mold on my hands, y'all. I got to wash my hands. I'm sorry. Hold that thought. Let me wash my hands right quick because this is not gonna work with me. It's all over my hands. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I had to wash my hands. I'm not trying to have a serious allergy attack tonight and lose my voice and everything else. Sorry about that. But yeah, check and see what is going on in her world. What has changed in her world? Mommy and daddy arguing all of a sudden. Um, is somebody visiting the house that she doesn't like? Did they get a new puppy? Has the attention been averted from her to something else? So start there to get to the root of the problem. And once you figure out what has changed, talk to her about it. If she's 3 years old, she probably can tell you if you talk to her about it in context. Um, but you have to talk to her on her level. That's what I'm trying to say. So start there. Paula Jones says, "Yep, just threw some out too. Yep, those those toys are disposable. I use them as disposable. Why do they still sell these without them coming apart?" I can't tell you. Uh, I can't tell you, Tay. I can't tell you, but I do know a lot of people like these toys. The kids like these toys, little duckies floating around. The kids like them because they like to squeeze them, and I like the fine motor part of it because they squeeze and they work in those fingers, especially my boys, because little boys um, are sometimes behind little girls on fine motor skills. So I like using toys in the bathtub to work the fine motor skills. I use the crayon, the markers, so they can mark on the wall. It comes off. You just wash it right on off. I like any opportunity that I can get to for them to learn, for them to work on skills. I use those opportunities. They think it's fun. I know they're learning. So that's why I do what I do. But I like toys in the bathtub. I like that they like to squirt because it works those fingers and works those muscles. Uh, any tips for living in a three generational household? I am the adult child. Ooh, no, Tay, that's hard. I do know that. Um, my children have come back home, and I have gone. When I was younger, my husband was military. He would go away on these what they call them, going to the field um, for 3 or 4 weeks at a time. When excuse me, when Desert Storm, Desert Shield hit, Desert Shield, Desert Storm. Anyway, when the war hit in 1990, um, my husband, I had just had a baby, and my husband was gone, and I went home for a while. And no, it's not easy, being up under your mama and your daddy and your uncle and whoever else is there. Yeah, three generations. But I went home for a while, and it's not easy because you're used to having your own house, especially if you're used to having your own house and your own rules, and you don't have to deal with everybody else's stuff. You don't have to deal with them uh putting your name on stuff. Don't touch this, all that other stuff. You don't have to deal with that. Um, but yeah, I know it's hard because I've not lived with three generations, but I know it's hard with just, well, I can't say I didn't live with three generations because it was me, my mom, and me and my sons. So yeah, but I'm sorry I'm not better help at that, but I empathize with you because I've been in that situation, and everybody trying to tell you what to do with your child and how to do it with your child. Girl, you ain't doing that right. Girl, you ain't that baby need to do this. That baby need to do that. I'm like, who the mama? I'm the mama. Stop talking to me like I'm a child. So yeah, it is hard to deal with. Maybe you can replace them with new ones every few weeks. Yes. Is that moldy? It's funny you have that name, moldy. Yeah, I do replace them every few weeks. Um, I treat it as a disposable toy. Let me see who's over here. Hello, 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 everyone on Instagram. Let me start at the top. Hi, hi, hi. Oh yes, I saw the nasty video and threw all the bad toys out. Yes, if you haven't seen the video, I put a video out a couple of hours ago about this topic because I usually try to put something out on Tuesdays that I'm going to speak about that night. So if you want to know what I'm going to talk about at night, Watch, look out for my videos during the day on Tuesdays. Hello from Colombia. Hello, hello, Colombia. Um, let's see. Lindsay, hello, Nanny Jen. How are you? I haven't seen you in such a long time. Yes, I always take them off. Okay. I know you say you're a nanny. Um, is it Inez? Um, oh, somebody's a nanny. I know that somebody's a nanny. I can't. I'm gonna have to get a translation for your um for your message because I don't read Spanish. Sorry. Let's see who else. Hello, Mom. CJM. Hello, it's Sunny, and Sunny. How are you? Nanny Jamie, how are you? Uh, I am Prince Matthew. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Maribel. Hi, Mills. How are you? Okay, so do you all have any questions? Well, my voice is still intact. I didn't come on to stay long. I just came on to have this discussion and to make you aware, bring awareness to it, because some people they don't know or they don't think about that. I think I'm gonna try the Facebook one. Okay. I'm not sure what Facebook one you're talking about, but okay. So, does anybody have any questions? Anybody? If there are no questions, okay, Jen, it says that you um, either joined me over here or you made a comment on Facebook. Thank you for the likes, Moldy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. So, if there are no more questions, I'm going to go and reserve my voice. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I will see you next Tuesday night, same time, same place. And you all have a wonderful week. Please be sure to do something for yourself. Self care is not selfish. Remember that. Self care is not selfish. Do something special for yourself. I don't care if you just take yourself out for a cup of coffee or a scoop of ice cream, but it's kind of cold outside in most places. But I like ice cream in the cold. I'm like my dad. I like ice cream all year long. I eat it sparingly, but when I do, I dive right on in. So you all take care of yourself, and I will see you all next week. Thank you. Uh, let's see. Here we go.